Come on in.
Oh, this is cool.
Come on in, you guys.
I know, you should.
Oh, so sweet.
This is sweet. Hi.
Hi.
We're so Thank you. Hey,
I'm so excited.
3, 2, 1, live.
What's up, everybody? Pastors and volunteers and coordinators. I just want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for being on this call and giving of your time, but thank you for saying yes to Night to Shine. And I want to read one of my favorite letters that I've ever received in my entire life, and it was after 2016 Night to Shine, and it was by a mom that she had a daughter with special needs, but she went to the prom to volunteer, and this is what she wrote afterwards. So perhaps you can imagine my joy multiplied by 100 seeing our guests lavishly loved and treasured and honored with a night that was made for them. There have been times I've wanted to shout to everyone, and no one in particular, don't forget my girl. It's not easy, I know, but she's here, sitting in the dark, waiting for you to sit with her, see her, know her. Don't forget my girl. At Night to Shine, God whispered to me, I will never ever forget her. She is famous to me like an A-lister walking the red carpet. I throw a party, serve the best food, and clothe her in love. I pamper her with my goodness and put a crown on her head. She is precious, and she is mine. How extravagant is the love of God for us. There are so many different organizations doing so many good things. But we're not going to sit and count on them to do the job that we're supposed to do. We're called to go tell them and to go love them, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Give me a second.
Out of 6 go.
I thought it was really good. It was different than all the other ones.
Summit was amazing. All of the ministry partners were great, and it was so fun to be around all of them, and just really felt like they were able to connect in a way that's going to really produce some exciting things, and just to see how that works. And
I know we talked last week about 7 and 8 and the idea of following. So I don't know if Elijah filled you in yet, but we would love to follow a guest and a pastor.
For the pastor, I was kind of thinking maybe Chad Beach with Zoe Church in Los Angeles. He's been friends with Tim for a while, and so there's that connection, but there's also a personal connection. He has a daughter with special needs, and she's just precious, so I know that it really hits home for them. For a guest, Cameron actually had a suggestion of a guest that goes to her dad's church, so I think that could be really wonderful. He's in his early 20s, has Down syndrome, and very outgoing personality, just seems like the sweetest kid.
Get ready for school, TLC. It's my favorite school. Oh, you come in my school?
Yeah,
Phil?
we're gonna come with you all day.
It's time to eat, Daddy?
So I would say a typical day for Wes, like the beginning of the week, he's excited for the week, that's for sure. He's ready for school, basketball, he knows what's coming. He's mainly with McKenna, his sister, often. He gets dressed, and they usually do some sort of exercise, have breakfast. Tuesdays and Thursdays, he's going to his program, which is TLC. Very excited for that. He loves it. He loves seeing his friends, interacting.
I finished my school.
You graduated.
I graduated.
Do some of your friends from high school go to TLC?
Yes,
Yeah, so we'll see some of your friends today.
yes.
Night to Shine has brought a lot of people from our community together into something that is amazing.
I wouldn't say we were surprised because I knew it was going to be really good, but just all the details and everything that they do to make these people feel so incredibly special. And the thing is, that's what they want. They want to be like everybody else. Even the first one, only grown, only perfected as the years gone on, but they didn't miss a trick. The boutonnieres, the corsages for the girls, shining the shoes, touching up the makeup.
Yeah.
Everything was just like, I was like, oh, we got to do this every year.
He'll walk out of this year's Night to Shine, and the first question is going to be, I'm ready to come back next year.
Yeah.
When is it next year? I mean, that's what will happen.
And he knows after Christmas time,
It's time for that.
it's coming up, because he doesn't understand days of the week and months too much, but he gauges his life on holidays and family events, and he knows after Christmas that's
Next thing
about
that
the
comes up
time.
is
So
Night to
he
Shine.
starts talking about it, and yeah,
Talks about it every
he's
day.
super excited.
How'd it work? Love it?
It really is my favorite night of the year, and a lot of it has been my favorite night of my life. But speaking about favorite nights of my life, about a week ago, I just happened to get on a knee and propose, and the girl that said yes actually is here. Demi, would you come over here for a minute? She doesn't even know I'm going to do this, but...
Hi everyone.
Everyone, this is Demi, my fiance. It feels good. It's like the first time I've said that. And
Demi has a sister with special needs, so she was invited to the Night to Shine in South Africa.
I got this message and I was like, wait, this guy looks so familiar. I've heard of him before. And I was following the foundation, and I think when I was researching Night to Shine, when it was introducing me, I followed Tim, and I was like, this guy looks so familiar. And I went back and I was like, it's the Night to Shine guy.
All right, ready?
what's up, guys? So we're getting ready for Night to Shine. I'm here in TTF offices, actually in my office here in TTF, and this is one of my favorite things. It represents Night to Shine all around the U.S., and on the back it's all around the world, all the different countries we have. So every single one of these pins represents a Night to Shine, and this is so cool because when you look at it, it reminds you of the impact that it's going to have all over the world. We can make this happen because of your support, and just so grateful. And so many kids are going to have the night of their life, but not just have a great night. They're going to understand that we love them, but more importantly, that the God of this universe loves them. So thank you so much for supporting us. God bless you. Yo, brother man.
How you feeling, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
Ow! Let's go!
We're going to do like a couple storylines around Night to Shine. And would it be okay if one of them was around you and your family, and just you being a pastor, hosting Night to Shine, and also having a daughter with special needs?
Oh, man. We'd be honored, of course. Of course, it's amazing.
Cool, and you know, just tell your story and what you've been through, and then obviously, you know, I'm sure they'd love to capture a lot of your Night to Shine too, and be able to, you know, make it part of the story. And it's just, you know, I think it's really sweet and special. So thank you.
Bro, of course. I'm honored. I can't wait for Night to Shine, man. We're fired up.
Me too. We've been here all day working on it, so.
I don't know how long ago I met Tim. I think it was maybe a year and a half ago. We were in Atlanta both speaking at Passion City Church to their staff. And when I saw Tim, the first thing I said was like, bro, we have to host Night to Shine. Please let me host it in LA. You know, having Georgia and being attached to this community, when I saw the videos, I was like, dude, we would absolutely love to do something like that. So he was like, yeah, let's do it. Is that your brother? Is his name Winston? Can you say Winston? Look at him.
How many kids you guys have?
4.
4 kids.
Ashley and Julia run the show. Without them, this doesn't run.
I went to bed at 9 p.m. last night, so.
Yeah, she did. Hey, should we play our favorite song for our friends?
What?
Should we play Lava or I Love My Mom?
Lava.
Lava? Let's let them know how we do it.
The floor is lava. Don't touch the floor. The floor is lava.
Don't touch the floor. The floor is lava. Don't touch the floor. The floor is lava. Don't touch the
But yeah, Night to Shine for us is personal, obviously. And so we came last year and it was exciting because we have a guest of honor with us.
Yeah.
So when you care for someone with that amount of need and requires so much, I think it's awesome to see her celebrated and having like a moment to shine. Like I love that so much, is like she's just not lost in the routine of medicine and feeds and doctor's appointments and therapies, but for her to pause and have her moment to be beautiful and to shine in the middle is like really special for us.
You ready for school? Thanks.
How many Night to Shines have you been to, West?
I think 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
What's your favorite part of Night to Shine?
What's your favorite part?
Dancing.
Do you like the karaoke?
Karaoke.
If I had 1,000 tongues, I would sing with everyone. Voices like a mountain song. Sing, you are my only one. Oh my, oh my, oh my days. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood, but life can be this good.
West is great. He is like brightens a room anywhere he goes. It doesn't matter, where he's at. He is so much fun. He's the life of the party. The energy in the room just, ignites when he's in the room.
All of the members that attend, they love to do karaoke and they love to dance. It's a favorite activity. So as we get closer and closer, there's a lot more dancing going on, a lot more singing out loud. I do have a board member and she'll be volunteering. She'll be putting makeup on for some of the young ladies.
Having a physical disability gives me somewhat of an insight to what it's like to not be able to do everything you want to do all the time. When I'm looking at people with intellectual disabilities, the one thing that jumps out at me is they need a voice.
I think the impact of Night to Shine has been huge
on our community. I think on a lot of communities. I mean,
quickly,
worldwide now. So it is a night to shine, and it's a night to shine not only for the kids that are there, for the families, the parents, the volunteers. They're shining as well.
But it's also the leading up to Night to Shine, where they're choosing their dresses, thinking about what they're going to wear, talking about what they're going to do. It gives them something to look forward to that's different and unique.
welcome signs for Night to Shine and designing those. So for context for the red carpet.
Behind me, we have all of our amazing Zoe Leadership College students. They play a huge role in Night to Shine. We do creative track, we do events, and our community outreach track called I Love My City. And so they're gearing up this morning for this afternoon where they'll be doing the rest of basically everything we need to get done for Night to Shine.
Tyler, I'm gonna actually have you work on the shot list for Night to Shine.
Volunteer training,
getting all of our vendors, making sure our limos have their route for where they're driving, the run of show. So, you know, from the time they register to the time they get crowned, what happens by the minute, what's gonna go on the screens, what songs are gonna be played. We need to finalize the DJ songs. We need to make sure all of our volunteers know the dress code. We need to finalize our menu.
I can't overemphasize how important it is to our church. Like, we just keep going like, hey, just a heads up. If you know anybody in the special needs community, invite them out. 'Cause once you experience something awesome, you're like, I don't want you to miss out. Trust me, this will change your life. This will change their life. You've got to come.
We've been planning this for a long time. We've reached out to people, and for whatever reason, we have 15 guests of honor signed up. And we're like, and we even like had a conversation of like, what are we gonna do?
I think I get a little stressed out only because I want people to experience like the feeling of being celebrated. You know, I don't want them to miss out on that. That's where I get stressed out. I feel like, man, do we have the right people in the room that night? You know, and so, you know, as we continue to work with Night to Shine, I just pray that we'll continue to reach the right people and make sure that everyone's in that room.
Well, while we've been talking, I just got a text from the team, and this guy says, Tommy, 131 guests will be registered by noon tomorrow.
That's awesome.
And so it's like, again, last year I think we had less than 50, and we've got 131 by tomorrow. So yeah, it's like, what's the hard work? The hard work, I always think, is not the balloons and the, you know, the step and repeat and the photographers and the hard work is getting the guests there. You can't despise small beginnings. So last year was just our start, and it was as small as it's ever going to be. But for the future of where we're going, we want to build something here in LA with Night to Shine that it's like, look at the impact this thing is having. Look how beautiful. I always think about like the Special Olympics. Like, that's making an impact. And Night to Shine for me is one of those things because of the faith behind it that to me has an even more significant impact.
Okay. Do you know this one? This is for the Night to Shine. Did you know that?
This one? Yes.
Okay. Was Bree there today, Lex?
Yes.
Ooh.
Kenna.
Ready? Oh, I forgot. Yes.
Go ahead, buddy.
They get para to the process. One time daddy Rascal Flatts left beside.
I didn't know, but Rascal Flatts has a song in Night to Shine, and it's played in the video. I've heard it.
How do you go, guys? Good?
From one dance, one night a year is changing. I would say at ours, there's probably going to be well over 1,000 people. It's going to change 1,000 lives that night.
Yeah, I see Night to Shine as such a beautiful celebration of the most beautiful people that walk our planet, just like my sister, and I can't wait to honor more.
I'm most excited for her to see how much it means to me. And I think she's been able to see that in a lot of ways, but it's just my favorite. There's very few things that you do in life when you truly feel like, you're like, dang, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I feel that every year on Night to Shine.